Mets. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
That's in for a strike at 95. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Corey Seager in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. 1 out and a runner at second here on opening day. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Josh Young. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Get 3. The swing and a miss. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. That one missed.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Juan Soto now. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Pete Alonso. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop to first, and it beats him. What a play. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. And Jack Peterson stands in. Senga back to work. Late swing, foul to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that's in there at the knees. That one
Ball
drifts
back in.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hard ground ball, base knock. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Duran. And that misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Duran goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count. I got a ball, 1
In
strike.
the dirt. Garcia, the lead runner at second. Duran at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented
0-1.
roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the
No ball, 2
designated
strikes.
hitter. Langford settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing.
0-1's
Mets
the
fans
count.
will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. There's the
0-1.
changeup. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off. Now a fly ball to right center. Series sizing it up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Seager batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop
that's a
takes the
ball.
ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this
1
at-bat
strike.
after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make
Ball
another
3.
mistake.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. He swings and fouls 1 off. Swing and a pop-up. foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
That one's deep. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. And now Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And the 0-2. That's down and in.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Out of the 4th. And the batter now, Josh Young. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Nimmo running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up here on opening day. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. On the first double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Jesse Winker. Fly to center his first time.
No, that's foul.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul. That one inside. Now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one off the mark. The count now 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 2-1. So up next, Ezekiel Duran. And that one is inside ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-1.
Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 count.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the lineup flips over. Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. That one's in there, 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. DeGrom back to work. Seager fires over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and they get the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss your pitch early in the count.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Berger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
This to third, and it stays fair. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low. Ball one.
1-0.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 4-1. No outs. Runner at first. And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Now pitching for the
Sean Reed Foley gets the ball now.
71.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Siri in position. And there's one down. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
Higashioka.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. 4 runs already in the frame here on opening day. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The other way, and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Number 60, Cole Wynn.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Yeah, that's fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Langford moving under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Langford makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
Fly ball down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here's Corey Seager. That one to first. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 81, Danny
Berger stands in now and watches strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Langford stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. Josh Young, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. One, 2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia whips it to first. 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. Makes the grab, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2. Corrals it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now Jack Peterson. Young back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Young goes 6 feet 3 inches. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-1. So digging in is
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new
Mets.
arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Number
I think it's got to be a
75.
little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Duran makes the turn at second. The relay, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the
Now
RBI.
the first
Nice
baseman,
line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. High fly ball out to center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a
Now
game.
pitching for
And at first, now here is Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game.
Armstrong.
In the dirt.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Young. 1 away. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Lindor at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Inside just missed. Lindor swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Simeon toss over to first. Lindor retired. Back here at Citi Field. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here is Jock Peterson. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Peterson retired. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Berger. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Seager. And that takes care of Alonso. So last chance for the Mets. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. 1 for 3. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home.